JavaScript Project Day 5 Weather App creates a div container with class name app, creates a main heading displaying weather app, creates a text input field with ID, city input, and placeholder text, creates a button with ID search, BTN, and label search, creates a div container with ID weatherbox for weather information, creates an empty H2 element with ID city to display city name, creates an empty paragraph element with AD temp to display temperature, creates an empty paragraph element with ID desk to display weather description. Load the external JS file. Create the JS file. Gets the button element with ID search BTN and adds a click event listener using an async arrow function. Gets the value entered in the input field with ID city input and stores it in variable city. Sends a request to the geocoding API and waits for the response. Uses template literals to insert the city name into the API URL. Converts the API response into JavaScript object format. Checks if the API response does not contain results. Shows an alert message if the city is not found. Stops the function execution. Extracts latitude, longitude, name, and country from the first result object. Sends a request to the Weather API and waits for the response. Uses latitude and longitude values in the weather. API URL. Converts the Weather API response into JavaScript object format. Stores the current weather object in variable weather. Updates the city element text with city name and country updates. The temp element text with temperature value and Celsius symbol. Updates the desk element text. Displays the wind speed value with unit kilometers per hour. Let's test the form and check the result.